Most people think you need dozens of stocks, years of research, and constant trading to build serious wealth in the market. My wife and I proved that wrong. We built a 7-figure portfolio using just 3 ETFs. Yep, that's it. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what's in our portfolio, why we chose it, and how it pays us a 2.6% yield on cost while keeping things ridiculously simple. When we first started investing, like everyone else, we thought we had to find the next hot stock. But here's the truth. Simplicity beats complexity. Instead of chasing trends, we built a boring but powerful foundation with ETFs. Our portfolio is made up of 3 ETFs. 91% of our portfolio is in XEQT. This is our workhorse. It's globally diversified, Canadian listed, and gives us exposure to thousands of companies. 6% is in VTI. That's the entire US stock market. We wanted just a little more tilt, and that's why we decided to add VTI to our RRSP account. And lastly, the remaining 3% is in VT. That's Ultimate Global ETF, almost equivalent to XEQT, but in a USD version, which is why we've added it to our RRSP account with a goal of trying to minimize as much as possible the withholding tax on any US dividends. And that's it. No guesswork, no stock picking, just 3 ETFs. Over the years, by staying consistent and reinvesting, this simple mix has grown into a 7-figure portfolio. And here's the best part. It is creating us generational wealth on autopilot. The portfolio has year-to-date returned approximately 11% and a 1-year return of approximately 22%. This portfolio pays us a yield on cost of around 2.6% or roughly $22,000 dividend per year. Remember, our focus here is not generating dividend income and rather total stock market return in pursuit of financial independence, retire early. FIRE. This works best because it's diversified, tax efficient, and most importantly, it has allowed us to stay invested. We weren't stressed out about picking winning stocks or timing the market, and rather kept adding to these 3 ETFs and let the compounding do its job. Given that we have maximized our tax efficient accounts, about half of our current portfolio is in a non-registered account. The other half is divided almost equally between a tax-free savings account and a registered retirement savings plan, RRSP, other than a small amount that my wife has in her LIRA, or locked-in retirement account. When people hear about our portfolio, they ask us, what's your secret? The truth is, it comes down to 3 lessons I've learned along the way. I believe these lessons can save you years of mistakes. The first lesson is ignore the noise. Everyone will tell you to invest in this hot stock or that new ETF because it's going to grow faster or pay a higher dividend or is generating wealth. But chasing hype never builds wealth. But I can tell you from experience, sticking to a simple diversified plan has done it for us. Second, don't dance in and out of positions. Timing the market feels smart, but usually ends up hurting you. What worked for us was investing consistently with a clear strategy. We just kept adding to our ETFs through good markets and bad and let the compounding do the heavy lifting. This approach actually made things a lot more simpler for us because as we continuously add to our portfolio by saving diligently and making sure we invest, we didn't really have to pick and choose which ETF or which portfolio we want to add to, which stock to pick, rather trying to add more to our existing positions. And for the most part, we are mainly adding to our holdings in XEQT. For VT and VTI, we're only adding to them with the dividends amount that we receive in US dollars and let that actually grow those positions for us gradually. And finally, lesson 3 has been being ready for people's opinions. Some will assume you got lucky or that your returns aren't real or that you had it easy. What they don't see are the sacrifices, the frugality, and all the discipline that it took over the years to be able to get to that point. The truth of the matter is, wealth building is not overnight. It is consistency and patience. So those are the 3 biggest lessons I've learned from building our portfolio. Ignore the noise, stay consistent, and block out the judgment. If you focus on those, you'll be amazed where you will end up. If you're interested to learn more about our portfolio, learn about our lessons, how we've approached investing in the market, and the mindset that it takes to be ready in pursuit of financial independence and retire early, you might want to check out our YouTube channel. On Moementum Finance, I make videos sharing our journey. I also interview other amazing investors who have made it or are on the path to reaching financial independence, retire early, and the lessons that they've learned along the way, including some of their mistakes and what they have learned from those. I think you're going to find those interviews as well very beneficial and find a lot of insights from them. I'm also super active on Blossom, which is a social network for investors. And it's a fantastic app, not only on the phone, but also these days as well available through desktop for you to be able to connect with other like-minded investors, not only in Canada and US, but now actually already expanded to over 32 countries. I do post there quite often, and you can check out my entire portfolio details as well as all the buys as they occur pretty much on a real-time basis. If you're interested, be sure to use the referral link in the video description and to follow me on Blossom. If you're feeling overwhelmed by investing, remember this: you don't need complexity to build wealth, and sometimes the simplest plan is the most powerful one. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Tell me, what is your strategy? ETFs, stocks, or a mix? I'd love to hear from you. With that, thank you so much for watching this video until the end, and I hope to see you all next time.